Hey, it's time for another episode of the Polish Dragon PI Show. I'm your host, Steve Zimkowski. I'm a member of the Private Eye Writers of America, and I am the author of the award-winning book series, The Polish Dragon PI. I'm here to share with you old radio shows from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s pertaining primarily to the private detective genre. So if you're going to like this show, make sure you click like down below, subscribe to the channel, make sure that you share with family and friends, especially family members that might have listened to this growing up. And if you can record these on your phone, you can also play them while you drive if you have that USB port to adapt to you so you can listen to the show while you're driving. So this week we are going to go with the Shadow in The Blind Beggar Dies. And again, I am the author of the Polish Dragon PI book series, and you can find those books at www.polishdragon.com. Amazon Kindle, and Kindle Unlimited. And if you want to support your local bookstore, you can get the ISBN number off the books and you can order them from your local bookstore. And I'm sure they will be happy to order it for you. So without further ado, sit back and relax because I'm going to take you on a journey back in time to when radio was the only form of home entertainment. So get your snacks, get your drinks together because we're about to start with the episode of The Shadow in The Blind Beggar Dies.
The Shadow, Lamont Cranston, a man of wealth, a student of science, and a master of other people's minds, devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. Using advanced methods that may ultimately become available to all law enforcement agencies, Cranston is known to the underworld as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard. As haunting to superstitious minds as a ghost. As inevitable as a guilty conscience. The identity of the Shadow is known only to his intimate friend and aide, Margot Lane. Today's story, The Blind Beggar Dies.
There are smiles that make us happy. There are smiles...
Evening, Singing Jim. Chilly tonight, isn't it?
Indeed it is. Thank you, sir. There are smiles...
Hello, Jim. Wish me luck tonight. I'm going out with a new boyfriend. He's awful nice.
All the luck in the world, you miss. Thank you. There are smiles which make us happy.
Well, if it isn't Singing Jim. Holding down the same corner after we told him to pay protection to move.
Yeah.
He don't pay off and he don't scare.
I don't make enough to keep body and soul together. Now, you go away. Let me alone.
Oh, so you're going to try to buck our record, eh? All right, buddy, bring him back in the alley.
Oh, now, wait.
That way we make him see things
Now,
our way.
take your hands off me. You let me alone.
Come on,
let me
Joe.
alone.
We just want to talk to you a minute. We got a proposition for
Yeah,
you.
but now I told you, I don't need protection. I have a license because I'm blind. The police don't bother me none.
Bring him back over here, Marty.
No.
Private enough.
Now,
Okay, Spike.
Now, wait.
Easy on that blackjack. Get up and hold your mitt over his mouth so we don't let
Now,
him
don't.
war. Okay.
I'm an old man. I can't stand it. I haven't any money to pay you. I tell you,
All right, give me once over. Right. Now, listen, Singing Jim. Next time you fork over $1 a week or you'll get the worst. Okay. Marty, dump him over the wall there and let's go.
Look at that crowd gathering, Lamont.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing how any little thing can get a crowd together?
Sometimes those little things turn out to be big things, Margot.
That's just Lamont Cranston, the amateur criminologist, coming to the fore.
Oh, look. They're trying to get into that alleyway. Somebody hurt, probably.
Oh, yes.
All right, move on. Let's get this man in the ambulance.
Oh, good evening to you, Mr. Cranston.
Oh, what's wrong, Clancy?
It's poor old Singing Jim. Somebody found him in the alley all smashed up. Looks like a truck run over him. All right, out of the way. Move on now. Move on.
Poor old Jim. Lamont, look at his face and head. He doesn't look like he's been run over.
Oh, don't hit me. I can't pay. I can't.
Jack, back to the hospital and make it fast.
Oh.
This old boy's in a bad way.
Lamont, somebody beat him up. But who'd do a thing like that and why?
I don't know, Margot. I've known Singing Jim for years.
So have I. Everybody knows him and helped him out.
Margot, he looked pretty bad. I think I'll go to the hospital and see what I can do for him. More than this than meets the eye. Want to come along?
Yes, Lamont. I hope we're not too late.
Of course you can see Singing Jim, Mr. Cranston. How is he, Doctor? Triple concussion. Looks pretty hopeless.
Poor old Jim.
How did it happen?
Well, the police report lists it as a hit-and-run case. In my opinion, he was beaten with some blunt instrument. He's a pipe or a blackjack. He's right in here.
No. Don't hit me. I'm an old man. No.
I'm afraid you won't get much out of him, but you can try. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thanks, Doctor.
I can't pay. I need protection.
Now, Singing Jim.
I don't...
Jim, it's Lamont Cranston. I've come to help you. And Miss Lane is here, too. You remember her.
Hello, Jim. What happened? Who did this?
No, keep away from me. Let me go. Don't hit me again.
I'm afraid he's delirious, Margot. Jim, listen. We're not going to hurt you. You're safe now. Who hit you? Why did they do it, Jim?
They told me I had to pay $1 a week, or they'd give my corner to somebody else. Some phony that knew how to mooch enough to pay him for protection. No.
Jim.
Don't hit
Oh,
me.
Lamont, that can't be true. Nobody could be as low as to try to make a racket out of begging, organize them, and make them pay tribute.
It's hard to believe, Margot, but must be something to it. Wait a minute. Jim, listen to me. Who did this? Who's been trying to make you pay money to them?
Oh, no, don't hit me, Spike. Let go of me, Mark. Don't, I can't pay. Apple Mary can't pay either. You took Apple Mary's stand, now you're trying to take mine. Don't hit me again. Don't!
Lamont, I'd better get the doctor. He's unconscious.
Yes, Margot, but I'm afraid it's more than that.
What?
I'm afraid Singing Jim has sung his last ballad.
You mean...
Yes, Margot. Singing Jim is dead.
Folks, I guess you're all kind of wondering why the word went out over the beggar's grapevine for us to meet here in my place.
Yes, there was one.
And maybe you ain't. Anyway, Apple Mary's got something to say to us.
Thanks, Lame Bill. Thanks. Folks, I guess by this time you've all heard that poor old Singing Jim's dead.
Yes.
And I guess you know why he's dead.
Yes, there you're right.
Now, don't get the idea that I've asked you all here to fight these here scurvy rats that pulled Jim into an alley and beat him to death. I ain't asking that.
Can't expect no help from the police, Mary. You know that.
No, you
Yes.
can't, Mary.
Yes, we tried that. And they just laugh at the idea of anybody trying to make us pay for the right to make a living on the streets. The only way we know how. Selling apples like I do. Singing like Jim did. Or selling pencils and shoelaces like Lame Bill here. No, we can't expect no help from the police.
Yeah, but why don't they get the guys that murdered old Jim?
They're investigating it, so they say.
Yeah, but what are we going to do, Mary? Jim's death was just a warning to the rest of us. It means pay up or get the same...
No, it don't.
Yeah, that's
no,
what
it
it means,
don't.
Mary.
Because something's happened. Somebody's going to help us what can't help ourselves.
Who is it, Mary?
Now, before I tell you, I want to remind you that I am not a drinking woman, and I ain't given to hearing things, and I ain't easy convinced. But last night, late, somebody talked to me at my stand. Somebody that you've all heard of. Somebody that you that have got your eyesight don't believe in because nobody's ever seen.
Who was it, Mary?
The Shadow.
Shadow? Oh, he wouldn't bother trying to help folks like us, Mary.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong because he asked me to call all your folks together. He promised that he'd come here tonight and tell us how he can help us.
When's he coming? Why isn't he here?
Hey, what's that?
I am here.
Why? Where'd that laugh come from?
Sounds like it come from right behind Mary.
No, it came from back in that corner.
Wait, don't be frightened. I am the Shadow. I've come here to help you. If you will accept my unseen presence without question, without fear.
Yeah, that's right. We got no reason to be scared of the Shadow. We ain't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we ought to be glad he's willing to help us out, protect us from fellas like Spike and Marty.
Maybe he can help us find out who those fellas are.
Now, wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute, all of you. I've told the Shadow all I know about Spike and Marty. All any of us knows. Now you listen to what he wants us to do.
You are victims of the meanest racket in the world. The Shadow will help you, if you are willing to help yourselves. I have reason to believe that one among you is a spy, an informer.
Why, where is he? Point him out.
No, sooner or later he will betray himself. There are too many of you for me to single out the one hostile mind in this room.
What do you want us to do, Shadow?
We'll do anything you say.
Go on doing as you have been doing. When these men approach you again, pay them, or promise payments. And then go to the west wall of the National Armory. Make your sign of distress in white chalk, using the symbols you use in communicating with one another. The Shadow will understand them and come to your aid. As for the informer in your midst, let him take this warning to the petty racketeers he serves. If one more cent of tribute is levied, if they so much as lay a hand upon one of you, they will answer to the Shadow with their lives.
Yeah, who's there? That you, Marty?
Yeah, it's me, Spike.
What took you so long? Hey, you look like the real McCoy with those smoke glasses and that crutch.
I used to make a living faking this blind and lame gag before you showed me how to make some easy money.
Well, what happened at that meeting at Lame Bill's place?
Plenty.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, I ain't seen no ghost, Spike.
What then?
I heard something tonight that I don't want to hear again. The voice of a guy you couldn't see. He was right there talking to us.
You've been hearing things.
No, it's the truth, I tell you. You've heard about this guy they call a Shadow, haven't you?
Yeah, I've heard about him all right, so what?
He was at that meeting. That's why Apple Mary called it. The Shadow got the whole story out of her. How we worked this racket, and now he's out to get us.
How's he gonna do it?
Got it all fixed for the beggars to put their distress signs on the wall of the National Armory. The first time we try to collect any more dough.
You say the Shadow got all the dough from Apple Mary?
Yeah, I tell you, we gotta lay off.
And kiss all that money we get from the beggars goodbye? Not on your life.
Yeah, but Spike, the Shadow's poison. He's caught plenty of big shots with dough and their gangs. What chance have we got against a guy like that?
Listen, punk, you're all the gang I got, and I ain't in the big dough, but I'm plenty smart. And I got an idea how to get rid of this Shadow.
All right. How you gonna do it?
Listen, all we gotta do is get a hold of Apple Mary. Bring her up here to the hideout and keep her here.
Yeah, get the Shadow plumb on our trail.
That's just what I want. And to be sure he does get here, you're gonna chalk up a message on the armory wall. You know the signs I use.
Yeah, I know 'em. But supposing you do get Apple Mary here and this Shadow comes after her, then what?
Then he's gonna walk into the sweetest little trap you ever saw sprung.
But you can't see the guy.
I don't have to see him. All I have to do is hear him talk or laugh. The way they say he always does.
All right, Spike. Okay, I hope you know what you're doing.
I haven't given you a bad steer yet, have I? We'll grab Apple Mary tonight and bring her down here.
Why did you want to drive past the National Armory, Lamont?
I'm looking for handwriting on the wall, Margot.
What do you mean?
The Shadow made arrangements with Apple Mary and her friends to communicate with them. That way, those racketeers try any more strong-arm tactics.
Do you think they will?
Yes. There's a reckless bravado about a petty criminal that you won't find in big-time crooks.
They're just as dangerous. Don't forget that, Lamont.
I'm not forgetting it for a minute, Margot. There's a saying, little snakes are more deadly than the big ones. Stop the car, Margot. Here's the armory.
What is it, Lamont?
There's writing on the wall. Maybe what I'm looking for.
You mean those chalk marks, those crosses and circles and numbers?
Yes. Yes, it's a message from Apple Mary. She needs help. She's waiting for the Shadow in the basement of 19 River Street.
I'll drive you there, Lamont.
All right, Margot. Not all the way. Stop a block from that address and let me out.
Very well, Lamont. Shall I wait for you?
Yes, Margot. Wait half an hour. If I'm not back by then, notify the police to raid that house.
But why, Lamont? What makes you think...
I don't think Apple Mary sent that message, Margot. I have a feeling the Shadow's being invited to walk into a trap. That you, Marty?
Yeah, it's me. Where are you? How about some light?
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Hey, what's the idea? We're sitting down here in the dark. Hey, what are you doing with that Tommy gun?
When the Shadow comes here looking for Apple Mary, I'm going to spray this room with lead from floor to ceiling. It won't matter if I can't see him. I can't miss. And our troubles will be over.
I put that message on the armory wall.
How long ago?
About an hour.
Then he'll be here soon. That guy moves fast from what I hear.
Hey, how are you going to know when the Shadow gets here? What if he don't talk or laugh?
He's got to open that door, ain't he? He can't walk through it.
He ain't a ghost.
He comes as close to being a ghost as anything I ever went on up against. How's he do it? How does he keep you from seeing him?
By hypnotism, whatever that is.
Yeah? I know a guy in a circus that could do that. Leastwise, he claimed he could.
Shut up. Go and get Apple Mary in here. She's in that back room.
Okay. Hey, you. Apple Mary. Come on out here.
I'm coming. Don't think I'm scared of the scum of the earth like you two.
Pipe down.
What do you want with me?
Bring her over here and shove her into this chair.
You heard him. Come on.
Take your hands off me. Maybe old and blind, but I take no guidance from scavengers.
Take that can away from her. She might get free with it.
Give me that stick.
I'll give it to you. Here, take it.
Why, you cheap devil.
Put her in that chair and hold her there. Get your knife?
Come on. Sit down there. Yeah, I got my knife.
Get it out. She tries anything when the shadow turns up, let her have it. Right between his shoulders.
Okay. If you know what's good for you, you'll sit still, Mary.
The shadow. So you know he's after you. So there was a squealer at the meeting.
That was no squealer. It was me. And we're expecting your pal, the shadow, most any time now. I put a little message from you on the armory wall, telling him to come here.
Yeah. Just wait till that door swings open. That's the only way you can get in. Or out.
If this shadow guy's got a gun, starts blazing away, you'll get yours, Mary.
The shadow doesn't need a gun.
Shut him up, Marty. I just heard the basement door close.
Hey, somebody's in the hall, Spike.
Shut up. Watch it, old dame. If he opens her mouth, let her have it.
Right. Got that Tommy gun ready?
Yeah.
Spike, he's here. The shadow's here. Do something. Do something. Shoot it or he'll kill it.
I ain't sure if I can only be sure.
There is only one certainty in life.
What?
That is death.
It's him. Shoot. Spike, you shut out the light.
Yeah. But I got him. I got the shadow. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, but what about Apple Mary?
We haven't got time to fuss with a blind dame. Now listen, Apple Mary. Get out and tell your friends we'll be seeing him. Tell them the shadow's dead. Tell them if we have any more trouble making collections, I'll get what Singing Jim and the shadow got. Tell them that for us. Come on, Marty, let's go.
Shadow dead. Who can we look to for help now?
You can still count on the shadow, Apple Mary.
Oh, Shadow. They didn't kill you. Didn't they hit you?
No, Mary. I suspected a trap, so after I opened the door, I walked across the room and stood behind them.
But your voice, it came from near the door.
Ventriloquism. A simple trick of projecting the voice. That doesn't matter now. Get out of here and hurry to Lame Bill's. Gather your friends together and wait there for word from me. The shadow.
Margot.
Oh, there you are, Lamont. I was beginning to get worried. Half hour's almost up. What happened?
I'll tell you later. Quick, start the car. Those two men hurrying down the street?
That tall one and the short, heavy one?
Yes, follow them, but be careful. Don't get too close.
Who are they? Where are they going?
They murdered Singing Jim. They tried to murder the shadow. We'll find out where they go, Margot, and then I'll telephone Commissioner Weston to surround the place.
The shadow left word with Apple Mary. She wants us at Dugan's pool hall.
Dugan's pool hall. The shadows tracked down Spike and Marty.
Apple Mary and Lame Bill want us at Dugan's pool hall.
Hey, Lippy. Dugan's pool hall right away. Mary said so.
What's the matter with you, Marty? They thought you could play pool. You missed that shot a mile.
I can't keep my mind on the game. Can't stop thinking about
Pipe down. Everything's okay, I tell you. I got the shadow I couldn't have missed. You heard him fall, didn't you?
Yeah,
but nothing. We got nothing to worry about, I tell you. The shadow's out of the way, and we got it fixed with Dugan for an alibi. We've been here all evening. See? Here comes Dugan now.
Hey, Spike, Marty. There's something going on around here I don't like. I know I told you I'd frame an alibi for you, but I don't want no trouble. I don't want my place closed up.
What's the matter with you? What's going on?
It's that bunch you've been working your new racket on. Apple Mary, Lame Bill, Limpy, the whole lot of them.
What? Where are they?
They're out in the street, 20 or 30 of them. And more coming every minute.
Yeah, who tipped them up we was here? Is this a double cross, Dugan?
No, honest. Somebody must have tailed you here. Listen to him.
Hey, Spike. They're after us. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, maybe we better. They tear us to pieces if they got their hands on it.
You guys better slip out that back door there. It leads into the alley. The crowd may be lame and blind, but I don't give much for your chances if they get hold of you.
Come on, Spike, let's go, will you?
Yeah, okay, let's scram. We'll get these monkeys tomorrow, one by one. I'll teach them to try to gang up on us. Come on, Marty, come on.
First, Spike, wait. Look down the alley there.
Holy cat. Cops?
Yeah.
Half a dozen of them.
We can't go that way, Spike. They're laying for us. Hey, Dugan, ain't there any other way out of this joint?
How about upstairs and over the roof?
No, that door to the hall's been nailed up for years. It's either the alley or the front way.
Hey, Spike, that bunch out front sound like they're coming in.
Yeah, we're caught like a couple of rats in a trap.
What are you going to do, Spike?
Shadow.
Spike, did you hear that? It's the Shadow. You didn't get him. He ain't dead.
No, you will not go to the electric chair for the murder of the Shadow.
Oh. So you got away. Well, then the cops haven't got anything on us now. Come on, Marty, we'll go out to the alley. Let the cops pick us up. They can't hold us more than 24 hours.
Wait. You've forgotten the murder of Singing Jim.
Why, you can't pin that on us. What, the door's locked?
Yeah, and the key's gone, Spike.
Yes, I locked that door, Spike. I have the key. But the front door is unlocked. You can walk out that door. Singing Jim's friends are out there waiting for you.
Spike, what are we going to do?
They are the lame and the halt and the blind, but there's strength in their numbers. The strength of a long-suffering fury that means your death. If they get their hands on you...
What do you want, Shadow? What's your game?
I want your confession to the murder of Singing Jim.
Hey. Yeah? If we confess, will you keep that mob away from us?
I'm not confessing to anything. I'm not writing myself a one-way ticket to the death house.
Take your choice. A chance before a legal jury or that mob. Quick.
Stop him! Stop him, Shadow! I'll confess. I'll tell you. Yeah, we killed Singing Jim. It was Spike. He slugged him in that alley, yeah.
You dirty squealerette.
Don't move, Spike. One false move.
Wait a minute, they're going to...
These tormented people will kill you. Mary, Lame Bill. Wait, everybody. This is your last chance. There's a blackboard behind you, Spike. There's a piece of chalk. Write your confession to the murder of Singing Jim and sign it. Write what I dictate to you.
You win, Shadow.
We, Spike Grogan and Marty Nelson...
We, Spike Grogan.
Confess...
Marty Nelson.
That on Tuesday night at 5 o'clock...
Confess. That on Tuesday
we
night...
did willfully beat Singing Jim to death...
Willfully beat...
with a blackjack.
Singing Jim to death. With a blackjack.
Sign it. Now you, Marty.
Okay.
There. Now what, Shadow?
Walk to that back door. Open it. Call to the police in the alley. Tell them to come and get you.
Well, it's locked. You locked it and took the key.
I unlocked it again. Go with Spike Grogan, Marty. Beyond that door, a blindfolded woman with a sword in one hand and finely balanced scales in the other waits for you. You've mocked her long enough, but she is patient because her name is Justice, and her revenge for your mockery will be death.
And that ends another episode of the Polish Dragon PI Show. You have been listening to The Shadow in The Blind Beggar Dies. Make sure to check out the Polish Dragon PI books at www.polishdragon.com. Enjoy the show, click like, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and share with your family and friends. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.